Hi, this is Becky with Icing on Top Becky's Cakes, and today we're going to make one of my favorite buttercreams, pumpkin buttercream. So we're going to get our can of 100% pure pumpkin puree, and here's a cup of room temperature unsalted butter. And we're going to mix that first until it is nice and smooth, and then we're going to add half a cup of that 100% pumpkin puree to this. And once those two things are mixed well together, that's when we're going to add the rest of our ingredients. Cup of pumpkin puree. We're gonna just knock that right into there, make sure it all gets into our bowl, and then we're gonna mix that on low. I have my paddle attachment, that way I'm not beating a bunch of air into my buttercream. Then I'm gonna stop it and scrape the sides and then mix it a little longer. That way I can make sure that it's well incorporated before we add the rest of the ingredients. We want it nice and smooth. So now that it's smooth, I'm adding 1.5 teaspoons of pumpkin spice. I'm just putting it in there while it's still mixing on low. And then I'm gonna also add half a teaspoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of salt, and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then I'm just going to scrape the sides again, and we're going to add our confectioner's sugar. Now I'm going to go ahead and add 6 cups of confectioner's sugar, but if you want your buttercream even stiffer, you can go ahead and add 7 cups of confectioner's sugar into this. And then we're going to continue mixing it on low. I'm going to first mix it a while to get all the powder to settle down, and then I'm going to stop it pretty quickly and scrape the side so I can get the rest of that powdered sugar in there, and then resume mixing for a few more minutes until it's all nice and smooth. My favorite things about fall is the flavors, all the new flavors, the fact that you can eat pumpkin stuff that is fresh and all the cider and apple goodies. I am such a foodie that this is just the perfect time of year to get my taste buds dancing again. It's I just love the spice, the pumpkin spice that you put in there. Oh, it is just so good. And I love the pumpkin flavor. So everything pumpkin and fall and all the flavors of fall, I just love it. So I love that you can like almost hit the refresh button on a whole new array of tastes. So yes, I was very much looking forward to doing this tutorial because I knew I would be eating this. So yes, I put these on cupcakes and I pretty much ate them right away. Not just me though, I did share, I shared. But oh, I love pumpkin buttercream on pumpkin cupcakes. They're just yummy. Okay, now that it's getting nice and smooth, it's ready to pipe on my cupcakes. So I'm gonna get out a very large Ateco tip, and I'm going to go ahead and pipe these on. So here's the tip I'm using today. It's very similar to the Wilton's 1M tip, only it's larger. So I'm gonna start piping right in the middle of my cupcakes, and I'm gonna go around and finish that one off, and then I'm just going to do a little dab in the middle for my mini cupcakes here. So that was an Ateco 827 tip that I used to pipe that on, and now that I have all my buttercream on my cupcakes, I'm going to add this little bit of nutmeg. Now this is a fresh nutmeg that I'm going to freshly grate right over my cupcakes, but not everybody has fresh nutmegs in their cupboard. So you can just use nutmeg from your spice cabinet. It's called fresh ground nutmeg, probably right in your spice cupboard. Just sprinkle on a pinch because nutmeg is a strong flavor, but it is so good. So it really enhances these cupcakes. So I highly recommend putting a little bit of nutmeg on. So I'm just gonna grate these right over the top of these cupcakes, and that's just really adds a flavor that's gonna pop. And You are going to totally enjoy these cupcakes. Thanks for doing this tutorial with me. And if you want to check out any of my other recipe tutorials, please do so. There are some really good ones there. And please subscribe to my channel.